Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly, with love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. Creole butterfly, spreading love so wide. Everywhere she goes, she's got that Libra pride. Graceful like wings, she floats through the air. Smooches for the kingdom, yeah, she's always there. With a heart full of gold and a spirit so free, she lifts up the fam with positivity. The Oprah of smooches, everybody gets a share. Sending love like kisses flying everywhere. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly, with love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. In the butterfly kingdom, we all come together. With Creole butterfly, we rise through any weather. She's lifting hearts, putting smiles on faces. Smooches in the air, filling empty spaces. It's love, it's peace, and a whole lot of light. With her wings wide open, she's shining so bright. To all my butterflies, let's flutter and glide. With smooches from the queen, we feel that joy inside. She's the Libra queen, balanced and sweet. With every smooch she gives, it's love on repeat. The Oprah of smooch is giving love all around. In the butterfly kingdom, we're lifted off the ground. Every smooch is a blessing, every kiss is a gift. With Creole butterfly, our spirits always lift. Smooches, smooches, everybody gets a smooch. From Creole butterfly, yeah, she's spreading love to you. To all my butterflies in the kingdom we fly, with love in the air, spreading joy to the sky. Smooches, smooches like a kiss in the breeze. From Creole butterfly, putting hearts at ease. Yeah, she's the queen with the love so high. Smooches to the world like we're touching the sky. To all my butterflies, keep soaring high with Creole butterfly. Love will never die. Smooches in the air, let's lift each other up. In the butterfly kingdom, we're filling every cup. Smooches, smooches, spreading love like gold. The Creole butterfly, it's a story to be told.
Hey y'all, what's going on? This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 909, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. The horses are beautiful and the women are fast. Just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Kensiata, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and everybody under the sound of my voice. Okay, y'all know, y'all heard the song. I'm the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a darn blasted smooch. Let's get on here. Let's get into it. And hold on. I got to send my son my order for my frappe. Y'all, it gets real. It gets real on my days that I don't take a treatment. I got to have me at least twice a week a frappe. Okay, I'm sorry. I do. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Here we go. Right here. Anywho, let's move it forward. Hey, everybody. Hey, shout out to y'all up in the Butterfly Queendom. Smooches to you. Also to the people that will be listening to this later on. Smooch, smooch, smooch. And everybody who comments on my wall. Hey, y'all. What's going on with ya? What's going on with ya? Okay, so let's get into it. I want to talk real quick. In the beefing sector, there is a section called beefing sector for my butterflies that don't know. Okay, and there is a content creator that I support. Her name is the Real K Fit. Okay, beautiful young lady, beautiful, 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 inside and out. Right. And she's one heck of a mother. She has a child that's autistic. Right. But I got to say, my head is off to her. She's a great, from what I see, a great mother. You know what I'm saying? Some real mothers can tell who's a good mother and who can't. I know y'all don't think so, but we can, right? So I was just over there in her playground that she has for adults, and I was over there, and evidently something's going on. I ain't gonna get into that. All I'm gonna say is K-Fit, when it comes to the cops, I've seen the best and I've seen the worst. The best, my dad was a cop. A couple of my cousins are still cops. One's a sheriff, like for real, they all in there. And then one of my cousins was a sheriff, and he walked away from the sheriff department, and he told me a lot of stories. Okay. My bishop used to be a policeman. He actually was a policeman for almost 30 years and everything. So, he knows the ins and outs as well. And everybody knows about, those that's been following me know about my little niece who died in the custody. Come on here. Died in the custody of a jail. So I understand. And for people to say that's unlikely or it don't sound true, you never know until it touch your family. Okay. I bet Sandra Bland didn't think it was going to happen to her either. Just at a random stop. She gets stopped on a random road, starting a new life, going to a new city, and end up dead within 24 to 48 hours? This stuff happens all the time. And the one that some of y'all voted in wants to give police immunity. How do you think that's going to come forth when it comes to us, dark-skinned, melanated people? Okay? How do you think that's going to work out for us? Because sometimes even our own mistreat us. Let's get that straight, okay? So my heart goes out for K-Fit, the real K-Fit, because of what she endured, and just a little bit that she told her audience today let me know it was much deeper than that. Hey, Doreen Boo. Yes, you called me love. But yes, to the real K-Fit, shout out to you for telling your story. That's what I always say. Can't nobody beat you telling you. Can't nobody beat you talking about you, okay? Because if she didn't want it to be told, she wouldn't have came out here and told it. So there'll be people that's still gonna crucify you. They don't care what your story is. They don't care. They still they're gonna use this as leverage and keep coming for you. So, and I know you know that. I know you know that. But I want to just encourage you, continue put Jax first. It'll pay off after all. I can't tell you the sacrifices I made. I don't have a child that's autistic, but my baby boy was real close to it. He was diagnosed also with ADHD and explosive something disorder, to where when he got upset, he could go from 0 to like 200 in 0.2 seconds. Okay. And I forget, it's called explosive something disorder. Okay. And everything. So dealing with that and ADHD, okay, it was something else. It was something else. I'm blessed that he could talk and all that and stuff. And on the outside, he's just as normal as everybody else. Now that he's a man, he's just as normal as everybody else. He still has that explosive, blah, 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 and everything, but he's dealing with it. Okay. So yeah, I get it. Like I said, I can't put myself on the same level with you, K-Fit, because I didn't have an artistic child that takes up so much of your time and takes up so much of your energy, babes. I get it. I get it. And my heart goes out to you. And I want you, from one mother to another, I want you to continue to reaffirm that you are the stuff. Do you hear me? You are the cat's meow. That's what I want to say to you, okay? And to our mothers who put their kids first, seriously, like all my kids is grown, but y'all seen what happened when them two was in an accident? I was like, I gotta go. Postpone all this crap. I gotta go see about my kids because my kids come first, okay? I'm a widow, so I don't have no husband to send to go get. I gotta go, mama. And even when I did have a husband, we went together, or he met me, depending if he was at work or not. He met me, So I get it. I get it. Never, y'all that's true mothers, and it's like you don't never have no money for yourself. You can't get your nails and your feet done. You're barely getting your hair done, because you got to take care of your child and the responsibilities that concerns that. You know what I'm saying? Don't despise that. Don't despise that, because without a shadow of a doubt that you're doing what you can for your kids. And sometimes money just ain't left over for nothing extra. It's just not. And that's okay. That's okay when money's not left over for nothing extra. You know what I used to say? And I know y'all always say, well, you was married, so they don't count. I ain't always been married. I was a single mother. And you know what I used to say? At least my bills is taken care of and my kids is taken care of. We got one more month that we can live up under a roof. Honey, there are big goals as well as small goals. Do you hear me? My thing for going back to school as many times as I did is because I always felt like I wanted something to fall back on just in case my job was like whatever. I wanted to be able to fall back on something so I wouldn't be the ward of the state, quote unquote. So, I was blessed to raise these children. Thank you, God. And get help. I had people to help me raise mine too. I told you I had 9. It wasn't just me. I had people, and everything. And I get into that one day. I ain't gonna get into it now, but I just wanted to say we need to encourage each other that are mothers, and especially if we're doing it by ourselves. Sisters are doing it for themselves. Yes, I love this song. Uh, so yeah, we need to encourage each other. Because we're gonna need each other. I've been prophesying that to you all for 2 years. I said it's coming a time we're gonna need each other. I don't care. You may have one more room than I got. You may have one more TV than I got. You may have some Nike Air Jordans, and I might be wearing some unnamed brands. You hear what I'm saying? Unnamed brands, but they look good on my feet, baby. We gonna all need each other. And I know y'all don't see that right now, but we are. We gonna all need each other. So it's best to know now that I ain't no better than you. You ain't no better than me. Okay. And that's just how we go. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold on. Yes, here we go. I hope I don't get dinged for this, but y'all know me. When something is in my spirit, I do it because that means somebody needs. And what I hate to, I know when I start being monetized, I'm gonna have to do this too. But what I hate too is these commercials when you trying to hear somebody like K Fit was going in, and I was trying to really get into it, and every time I go to get into it, here come a dag blasted commercial. You gotta wait 5 seconds, click the commercial off. I'm like, what in the French poodle? What's up, Shaker Boo? I was over in Shaker's Bushes, y'all, and Shaker gonna be doing some collaborations with different people. She's gonna have something where you can come up or call out somebody or something like that. So yeah, I was over there. Y'all support HBIC Room Shaker and everything, please, please, and thank you. Also, y'all, I'm still trying to add to my membership. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have not share me out, please, please, please. This is like old school lounge. You can come over here with your cocktail and sit back and chill, light your cigarette, light your, whatever if you drink. Get you some iced tea mixed with lemonade, and sip like you on the porch. This is what we do over here. We too cute. We the butterfly queendom, and don't get us wrong because we're rocking your snot box too, okay? In heels, in stilettos. We fight, okay, if we have to. My men are men, okay? The men are menning. Do you hear me? They don't play, okay? They intelligent. They got money, okay? The men of the butterfly queendom, trust and believe, all right? What's up, Leo Boo? Hey, hey, Tabay. Hey, what's going on, y'all? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna play a little bit of this. I hope they don't ding me. You never know what YouTube gonna ding on, because they'll ding you on something and they'll let somebody else do the same thing and get away with it. I don't know. I don't know. But I just feel like we need to hear this real quick, and then I'll be back to my commentary, okay? Because I really want to make sure that the real K Fit know that I am supporting her as a mom. You know what I'm saying? We need to support each other as a mom. I've been a single mother. And it ain't nothing to sneeze at. Not when you really doing it. When you really doing it, sometimes you don't get no sleep. When you really doing it, honey, you trying to see what these meals gonna be like. You trying to put, like me, I had so many kids, I had to do layaways. Like I couldn't until the last part of my kids. Like, then by that time I was married and all that. But when I was a single mother, baby, layaway was my friend. Who I would go lay it away in a minute. Sure would. This person get 5 outfits. This person get 5 outfits. This person get 5 outfits. Only thing I would buy straight out is the shoes. That's it. We would go shoe shopping. I also used to take my kids before I had a car. I would take my kids on the TARC, TARC, Transit Authority River City. That's what it stands for, TARC. I would take them on TARC, and we would look at all the mansions in other areas and stuff like that, and the nice houses and nice cars and stuff like that. Because I didn't want them to feel just because they was in the projects that their life had to be projectish. I put my girls, because that's all I had at the time. I put my girls in culture, meaning after school, they would run down with their homework 4 days a week. They would run down to the community center, and down there they would do their homework, get it checked, which helped the single mother like me out sometimes, because this happened during the summer, not the winter. I ain't have to worry about no babysitter. I could work and work as long as I wanted to, because I knew what time they would get out of that center. Okay. But they went down there, they learned what fork to use, what knife to use, how to sit, curtsy. They learned all of that. They learned African dance. They used to perform around the city. You know what I'm saying? So they was in a liturgical dance group, everything. So I try to give my children culture and things like that, so they won't feel like they were stuck or trapped because we lived in the projects. So that caused me sometime to cut my work hours short. I couldn't do nothing because I had to have my children, and I didn't blame nobody for them. They mine. Get that straight. Get that straight. When you're a real mother, you put your stuff on the back. Let me play this so I can get into it. Let me play this. I ain't gonna play it out, but this is I'm fanning out over here. I love me some Annie Lennox, and I loved me some Aretha Franklin. Y'all don't understand how I'm fanning out on this song right here, okay? I love this song, but I wanted to what's up, Charlie, my sister? This is for y'all. Feel encouraged. Please, please, please feel encouraged. I'm almost done with this, and I'll be back to my commentary. I just want to encourage y'all, okay? After listening to the Real K Fit today, I want to encourage my sisters that's mothers, and those of you all who are instrumental in somebody's life to help them out. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Yes, okay, that's enough. All right, y'all can see it's Annie Lennox and Annie Lennox and Aretha Franklin sisters are doing it for themselves. Let me tell you something. It is okay. It is okay, because this is my point. Even though I got a little something trying to brew, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that, okay? But anyway, I got a little something trying to brew. I'm not thirsty. And it's okay to not be thirsty. It's okay to do it for you. Because I'd rather for us women to do, when we know we're doing something right, and we being great mothers, and we just doing it right. We putting our children before us, and all this and stuff, and we ain't got no mates right now. Because sometimes you can get a mate that's the wrong mate and interrupt everything that you're doing. If you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do and you are focused and it's working, don't take no wooden nickels, okay? Don't take nobody that needs to be a curber. What I mean by that is they need all your attention. The man ain't got no money. All he got is conversation and bad habit. That's it. All he know he wants to do is come. That's it. That's all. He just want to come. He don't want to be in no relationship. He don't want to do for you. He ain't got no money to do for you or your child. All he got is bad habits, and he wants to come. That's the problem. The only time it's not a problem is if you and him have what is called after a midnight relationship. Every now and then is where you know what it is and he know what it is. He's coming when your kids is gone to sleep. Cause let me tell you guys something. Stop letting these kids see all these men come back and forth in front of your face, in front of their face. They know all these people ain't no uncles. Quit that mess. All these uncles. That's Uncle Tom. Go give Uncle Michael a hug. Go give Uncle Kevin. Hey, Uncle Fred. Hey, Uncle Sean. Mama, who's downstairs? Oh, that's your Uncle Tim. Dang, how many brothers you got, boo? How many brothers you got? Stop that. Don't take your child's innocent. Allow them to stay innocent until it's time for them to learn the lesson. A lot of y'all let these men strafe in front of y'all. Y'all let them cuss you out. They call you everything but your name. I mean, it's just weird. They see all these men and then you still struggling. You ain't got no milk, no money to buy no milk. You ain't got no gas money. If you're on the torque or the transit, you ain't got that. You got to borrow stuff. But they see these men jumping up and down in you. They know y'all ain't having no prayer meeting. They know you're not bringing them over here to teach them about the word of God. They come over with their bad habits and want to come. I said it. The next time somebody want to date y'all, see what their intentions is. See if their intentions is to come, I have bad habits. Which one? And then you can tell the ones that because you'll be too much. I say I didn't want to date you anyway. Cause yeah, you just mad because you can't date me. How about that? And then some of these men are so crazy now. If you turn them down, you got to walk with your eye half cocked to make sure they don't pull out no burner on you because they can't take rejection. I blame the parents. I blame the mamas first because a man learned from his mama first. Believe it or not, he does. And his daddy fine tunes it. So I'm going to blame the mama first. And then I'll blame your pappy. Okay, moving forward. I dated my man for years before he met my son. I know that's right. And one of her kids now in a mental health facility because of it. One of my friends says this man and that man. And I'm trying to tell you. Okay. I just never, don't you know before I married my husband, I was dating my husband. And my husband told my cousin, because my cousin was dating his little brother. They were dating first, and then me and my husband started dating. And he told his little brother and my cousin, he said, I don't know what to do. He said, because I think we good. I know I want her. I don't know if she want me, but she won't introduce me to her kids. They still don't know who I am. They still ain't met me. He said, I don't know. I want to meet her kids, man. I really do, And so my cousin was like, he's upset because you haven't introduced him yet to your kids and y'all been going strong for a minute. I'm like, when my spirit feel okay to do that, and when I know me and him gonna do something, like we're gonna make this try to last, then I introduce him. But until then, nah, he ain't got to know my kids. Seriously. But that's just what type of man he was. He wanted to know everything about me, and my kids was a package. Because when I met him, I told him, we like bananas. We come in bunches. Okay? We come in bunches, So, anyway, I finally introduced him, and everything, and went on about my business. So, yeah. I got to trust you first. I got to know you're not no serial killer. You're not no rapist. Because nowadays, these rapists like little boys just as well as they do little girls. Let's just keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Okay? It really is. Oh, okay. You're talking about. Okay. So anyway, y'all, let's move it forward. Let me see. I'm on the wrong computer. Let me bring this up. Sisters are doing it for themselves. Oh, share. Let's share. Before I get started, thank you, K Fit, for the topic. My black is beautiful. Thank you so much. K Fit gave me a topic the other day, and I appreciate that because those of you all who had my back and y'all knew that I didn't mean nothing derogatory about what I was trying to do. And to my butterfly who sent me that message under my on my community wall, I appreciate you, love, so much. Thank you so much for the support that everybody has been giving me. I just went on to change the whole thing. I just changed the whole thing because um, I still want to bring awareness to it. We're not gonna do no colorist thing. It's not none of that. It's gonna be fun how we're gonna do it. However, I got some people that have already said they will come, and they would uh, represent, and and everything. And I still have Treasure and Lady Nika that said they're gonna still be a part of it. So I appreciate that. Buddy Lee, as far as I know, is still gonna be here. So we're gonna party. We're gonna party. So and I hope that you all come over, and I know things is tight right now, but if you can just come over and cash out $5 to my judges, and they're not even really judges no more. They just I don't know how I can say it. They are instrumental to the platform that I'm going to have on the 7th. And anybody who takes the time to come up here, maybe somebody will be more closer to you that you like than somebody else, and maybe you want to tell them I support you, and maybe send them a $5 cash out. It ain't got to be much, y'all. I'm one of these people that say, even if it's $5 that you send me, it's $5 more than what I started with. And a lot of people, they feel like it's got to be 220, and I'm not that, because I told you I'm also a pastor, okay, and I'm also a preacher. So any money that you get was a blessing. Okay. Anytime the hardest thing you can do is separate somebody from their finances. Okay. You always trying to be, oh, thank you, boo. I try. People won't let me, but I try. I try. Okay, let's see. Missing Indianapolis man found dead in Planet Fitness tanning bed, had been there all weekend. Now, what's so ironic about this is I wonder, was he single? Because there's no way in the world my husband's gonna miss coming home past midnight, and I ain't gonna be looking for him. The devil is a lie. And two, evidently Planet Fitness don't really clean their stuff, because there's no way in the world this man could lay back there for the whole weekend and nobody knows that he's dead. That's weird to me. So that lets me know y'all better start wiping down these things when y'all go in them, because evidently Planet Fitness is dirty. Okay, allegedly. Okay, let me play this. Hold on.
We have seen a couple dozen people come in and out of this Planet Fitness on Tuesday, just one day after a man was found dead inside of a tanning bed.
Nobody ever thinks you're going to go to a gym on a Monday morning and, potentially be in the same building as a dead body.
Elizabeth Lynn says her Monday morning workout started like any other day until she noticed a foul smell.
And that's the thing, y'all. A dead smell, you cannot mistake it something dead. I don't care who or what it is. It can be a squirrel dead. You can be somewhere saying, something's dead. You can smell it. How in the world did people not want to trace where the smell was coming from? That's weird to me. And then allegedly they said the man's car had been moved. It was moved from when he first pulled in. Like, let's just say when he got there, he pulled in slot number 2. Well, when they found him and on the videotape, his car had moved to like slot number 4. How is that? Like, this is all weird to me, right? This is weird. So let's listen.
And I was kind of like sniffing, trying not to look crazy, but I was like, something smells really awful here.
That smell coming from one of the tanning bedrooms, where 39-year-old Derek Sink was found dead.
The first thing that kind of went off in my head was, lack of attention from the staff members at Planet Fitness, which is pretty disappointing because maybe it could have been prevented.
Sink's family tells 13 News he went into a tanning bed at the gym on Friday, but wasn't found until Monday morning. They say he struggled with drugs, and a needle was found in the room with him.
At the Planet Fitness, male unconscious in the tanning room. He is not breathing.
His aunt says they reported him missing Friday, and he was wearing an ankle monitor, which helped police find him. During the 3 days Sink was considered missing, the gym remained open.
And the tanning bed has a door, I believe, but still, like, why are we not concerned that the door has been closed for 3 days in a row, potentially?
I asked that question to the Planet Fitness staff Tuesday, and when I went inside, I was told no comment. A spokesperson from the corporation tells me they are working with the local franchisee to ensure they are upholding the brand protocols. And I've also asked what is their policy for checking the tanning rooms, but have not received a response.
Okay, y'all. So what's your thoughts on that? Because that's weird to me. Because I go to Planet Fitness, I go like twice a week, okay? And God bless if something happened to me and my family don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's Charlie, I agree with you, boo. It is sad. It's real sad because I mean that's Friday. Maybe, well, they said he's been in there since Friday. Maybe Friday he was just unconscious shooting up. Maybe he went back there to shoot up. And maybe he was just unconscious. Had somebody checked their room, they probably could have found him. And if he was unconscious, they could have saved his life. You know what I'm saying? But to be back there the whole weekend, y'all, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, he was not found until Monday. And it took a customer to draw attention to the smell. And then who followed up with him was his daggone parole people because of his ankle bracelet. They were able to spot, I pinpoint where he was because of an ankle bracelet. Let's just think about it. How long do y'all think probably that man would have laid back here? If Planet Fitness didn't clean it the whole weekend, and we now at Monday, and because of the ankle bracelet is how they found him. What if he didn't have on an ankle bracelet? What if he was just back here? I wouldn't want to go. What's up, Catherine Boo? I wouldn't want to go to that Planet Fitness for nothing in the world. To me, they need to shut it down. They need to shut it down because as much as Planet Fitness be on you about cleanliness, like when you go in there and you walk the treadmill at such as I, okay, the first thing they'll let you know when you walk in, don't forget to clean your equipment. Of course. And they got bottles and sprays and everything everywhere, okay? So just in case those of you all who've never been into a Planet Fitness, okay? So as soon as you get off of it, you get your spray bottle in a paper towel or whatever, and you wipe down everything that you touched and stuff. You wipe it all down. And that way it's clean for the next person that come in. And that's how they keep down on germs, right? But how do you be focused on us wiping down on the equipment we use when y'all ain't even cleaning the daggone tanning bed? You can't be cleaning the tanning bed, Planet Fitness, if somebody was laying back there in the tanning bed dead. My God, today. It's weird. No one else had to go tan. Well, see, what you do is you reserve the spot and they type you on a kiosk because I wanted to go to the massage room. Massage room had already been booked up. You got to put your name on in this kiosk and they have to approve it, right? So that's why I'm saying that whoever approved him going in the tanning bed and the next shift that came in for the next couple of days, they still didn't look at the kiosk and say he's been here since Friday. That's why I said this is weird to me. It makes me think they knew that man was back here and something was wrong with him and was like, I ain't going back here. I bet he dead. Me too. I ain't going back there either. Let somebody else find him. Where's his car at? It's got to be right there because that car ain't moved. I'm going to take his car and move it. That's what it seemed like to me, like it was some stuff like it. Like they knew that man was back there and was already possibly over on the other side of Jordan. Okay, he was all the way on the other side. He was up there with Moses in him. And they knew it and they thought, let's take a ride in his car. Weird. I wipe the treadmill down and the circle training machines down before I use them and after I use. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, Catherine, it's like how in the Hello Kitty is this man laying back there dead all weekend? It's weird. All these mysterious deaths is becoming weird. Like the one in Walmart. Did y'all heard about that woman in Walmart? Had been in Walmart. She worked for Walmart. Had been in Walmart in a oven or something. Had been in there dead. I'm just curious. Like, are we so removed from each other that we don't know when somebody's missing? That's weird to me. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened here in Kentucky. This guy I went to school with. Okay, he's always been this type of buff guy, even when we was in school, and he always was the one that other people were scared of. So evidently, this carried him as an adult too, because everybody who's talking about what happened to him is like, he always carried himself as he's the baddest man on planet, and blah blah blah. So what happened was at this particular club, okay, at this particular club, and it used to be well known. It's called Club Cedar. It's in Louisville, okay. This particular club, supposedly him and this guy got into a fight outside of the club. And he was whooping the guy real bad. When the guy fell on the ground, as he came up, he shot him. He had his piece on him. So he pulled it out and shot him and killed him. Okay. So everybody now is like, wow, Eric, you gone out like that. But then other people's like, well, that's how he lived. He always wanted to be the Billy Bad. But let me tell you something. I don't care how bad you are, you can't stop no bullet. I don't care how bad you are. I don't care how your left and your right are powerhouses. And speaking of fighting, let's do a sidebar. Sidebar. Oh, my hand's itching. Come on, God, with that money. Okay, sidebar. Mike Tyson threw a fight. I don't care what you're saying, how you like it, and if you don't. Mike Tyson threw a fight. Anybody who knows Mike Tyson know Mike Tyson threw a fight. I'm going to tell you how you know. Go to when they was weighing in. And he did something to almost grab Mike Tyson's penis. Mike Tyson clocked and hit him so quick that made his whole head stumble. Now you getting in the boxing ring, you holding your punches. And we see this. Those of us who real boxing fans, hey, y'all know I'm connected to Muhammad Ali. Quit playing. And y'all know my husband used to box. Quit playing. So those of us who are really connected to boxing, we seen that coming a mile away. It was already said that Mike Tyson was going to throw the fight. We just didn't know how he was going to throw the fight. But if you watch him, he ain't land none of them punches like he could at all. So we all knew how that was going to go down. Now, I don't know why they felt the need to even perform this fight unless it was to give old dude some money. And you can't tell me that Mike Tyson settled for $20 million. I bet they gave him some before the fight and only reported the $20 million, the purse that he won after the fight because he lost, supposedly. I could have kept my Netflix, and Netflix kept messing up. I want Netflix to give me a daggone discount because everybody's Netflix kept freezing. I wasn't the only one. I was watching Facebook. Everybody kept on saying, "What's up with Netflix? Why I keep freezing? Why I keep?" So yeah. Yeah. It was for the money. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, honey, Mike Tyson, yeah, he blew that fight. Moving on. I just wanted to do a little side-by since I was talking about fighting. Side-by. But I just think it's a pitiful shame, y'all, that man laid there the whole weekend and nobody thought to just check a room. That's what, just like, okay, I used to be a housekeeper for several well-named well-named hotels. One being the Seelbach. If y'all don't know the Seelbach, look it up. Seelbach, the Seelbach Hotel. It's infamous, okay, in Louisville, Kentucky. And I used to have one of the most expensive rooms you can rent, okay. We called it the gold room because everything in it represents gold. Like it's brass. It's got some gold stuff too, but for the most part, it's brass. And cleaning that room used to give me nightmares, okay? Because it's a whole apartment just about, okay? It's got a living room. It's got 2 bathrooms, full bathrooms. And it's got like 3 different bedrooms, with one being a king size bed and then the other one having 2 queen size bed in the other 2, right? So you got 5 beds all together, okay? And you got to dust. And you got to make sure you see your reflection in the brass. And the floors is marble. So you got to make sure that you don't put nothing on the floors that can harm them. You got to get up all that hair off the floor. When I tell y'all, the Seelbach, baby, And then people that don't live in Kentucky call it the Sealbach. Okay, it's really we name, just like we say Louisville. People that don't live in Kentucky say Louisville, but it's called Louisville. Y'all hear me? Louisville, and everything. So, the Sealback Hotel, when I tell y'all it's one beautiful hotel, it really is. Even if you don't stay there, you can come and walk through it, tell them you want to take a tour and everything and walk to it, because it's a historical hotel. It really is. Y'all can, like I said, this video's on YouTube. Y'all can look it up, also the Muhammad Ali Center. When you come here, if you come here, that's somewhere you should go. It's the Muhammad Ali Center. Also go to Muhammad Ali's childhood home. You can sign in to walk on the inside and everything. So all of that. It is what it is. But 20 million is what he got paid. But I think he got a purse before that they not mentioning. You can't tell me that Mike Tyson's reputation and everything went online for $20 million. And old dude got 40 million. He got 40 million. Mike Tyson got 20. Lies you tell. Lies you mother-ucking tell. Okay? And everything. So, that's what I wanted to encourage every mother that feel like, nobody understands what you go through and everything. One of the things I had to learn, y'all, when I got married, can I be honest with y'all, is how to let my husband take charge. That was not easy. I had been on my own since I was 16 years old. I had been a mother since I was a week before my 16th birthday. I had been used to doing things for myself, making things happen for myself, getting my own place, my own cars, working and doing my own home and blah, 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 raising the children and blah. So when my husband came along, who was a real man, when he came along, we were bumping heads. We were bumping heads the first year and a half of our marriage. And it was because of me. I can't blame him. It was because of me. I was so headstrong with this. I'm every woman. I do it all by myself. I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in the pan. You know what I'm saying? And my husband used to tell me, but you ain't got to no more. That's why I'm here. Y'all, it was hard. Sophia. Hey, boo. I found out on my 20th that I was going to be a mom. But people thought I was 13, child. The curse of having a baby face. Okay. So, yeah. So, and so what I want to say to y'all, I don't know who don't believe. Let me go back to K-Fit. I don't know who don't believe the real K-Fit. And I get it. Because a lot of times when I was on her defending Breonna Taylor, because people said she had to do something. We as people, we hard on each other. She had to do something. She wasn't that innocent. I know she wasn't. I heard she was a dope queen, that she was smuggle dope in. And I heard, so I know she ain't that, she couldn't have been that innocent. And I was on her fighting for her because I knew. I'm like, what if you land in the bed? And this is what I want y'all to know. What if you land in the bed with your significant other? Y'all watching TV, y'all laid up, feeling all good. You done took a shower, you in the bed, you land on your man, y'all loving each other, watching TV, and all of a sudden you hear boom. And first thing y'all like, what's that? Boom. And your man's like, stay here, and grab his gun, calling 911, saying, hey, my name is such and such and such. I'm at such and such and such. Somebody trying to break in this house, and I got my gun, and they keep trying to come through here. It's me and my girlfriend. He telling 911 everything he's doing. And not once did 911 say, excuse me, sir, those are the cops trying to kick in your door for whatever reason. Are y'all at such and such address? Because the people that's inside is scared. And for them to say this man shouldn't have shot and he didn't know who was coming through his door. Yeah, all right. And some of y'all agree with that. Well, why did he shoot you? He ain't know it could have been. I mean, who else could be kicking through the door? Have y'all not lived? It's people try to break in your house almost every day, depending on where you live at. When you got one more TV than they do. First thing they'll say, they brung in some extra groceries, man. They must got some money. All right, we're going to go over and see what they got, man. We're going to take it. What if somebody's in there? We'll just do what we got to do. I mean, it's crabs in the bucket mentality. So where they lived at, he was supposed to burn arm. He has the right to do that. He already telling the cops what he gonna do. He's supposed to shoot. And for y'all to try to turn this away, y'all know who y'all are. For y'all to try to turn this around, talking about it was his fault because he shot. Not once when he was screaming, who is it? Who is it? Not one time did they say police department. Not one time. So don't you think if he's asking who it is and y'all already kicking the door in, y'all ain't yell police, what is this man supposed to do? That girl got shot laying in her bed. Actually, no, she was on the floor. She got shot on the floor. I said it this morning. Kevin wasn't a kid, boy. I knew she was about to. Okay. I know. And that's what, my thing is this. I'm going to show y'all why I support K-Fit. Let me show y'all why I support K-Fit, and then we'll be out of here. Hold on. Ooh, I can't wait to get that frappe. Y'all just don't understand how that's going to change my life. It's going to be Korma 2, Korma Mocha. The new ones is all that, but I can't drink the new one without a shot of espresso. Hold on. Hold on. And I got an update to tell y'all about this too. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Okay, here we go, right here. You'll see. Here we go, right here. This is the reason why I understand K-Fit's approach today when she was saying they took her and she wasn't supposed to be taken. They had no warrant for her, and they took her they didn't take her to where the jails was or whatever. They took her to like a little precinct, and the men was searching her and wasn't supposed to search her, and they searched her twice. Thank God to the woman police when they got her to the other building to tell their policeman, you ain't supposed to search her. And for him to admit that he did. I already searched her. You ain't supposed to. Most of us know that when a woman is pulled over and there's two male officers, they supposed to hold you until a female officer get there so that she can search you. Most of us know that. But for those of y'all
A
that don't
developing
believe
story
stuff
here
can
late
happen,
today
here you
into
go.
the newsroom. Tonight, we've learned the Jackson County, Indiana prosecutor will not press charges against any inmates or employees of the county jail in southern Indiana in the death of Tanisha Chappelle. The 23-year-old Louisville woman died July 16th at Schenck Medical Center in southern Indiana, only hours after being transported from that jail. An emergency room report from the hospital shows doctors had concerns that she may have ingested poisonous chemicals. But Indiana State Police now say there's no evidence Chappelle was intentionally killed by another person. The civil case remains ongoing.
And then if you want to see the video, here's the surveillance video.
This is video that was denied through open records. The family had not obtained it, and definitely not the public until now. We reported on the medical records and ambulance reports and how Chappelle begging for help for hours before she died. For nearly 24 hours, Chappelle complained she was in pain, according to Jackson County prosecutors. At one point, she hits her head on metal. A guard would later write that video showed she had just missed hitting her head. From there, Chappelle is seen vomiting and naked after telling a guard she felt she was on fire. She's covered.
Okay. So what did she do? Poison herself? She poisoned herself, right? When she can't get to the food. Okay? So excuse me if I believe K-Fit's account on what happened to her. This is a family member of mine. Those of you who have been following me for a while, you already know this. I'm talking to the new butterflies. This is a family member of mine. AMC just came this weekend to do a follow-up story on my family member right here. So be watching out for AMC. It's a cable company television show. Most of your channels have it. It's AMC. I'm not sure if they're going to name it the Tanisha Chappelle show. I mean, not show, but live or whatever the case may be. But they did come this weekend to do a story on this. We're not letting this go. Okay. Rolling Stone magazine put her on the front cover. Y'all can go back and look for that. Rolling Stone magazine had this on the front cover. All right. So we're not going to give up. We're not going to give up. And I just pray that the FBI is still trying to do something where people are brought up on charges for this. I do pray for that. So just in case, y'all can look at this. It's Tanisha Chappelle. Y'all can go look it up. It's all type of let me see, even when you go right, I mean, you got stuff that's written, you know, and everything. And this is just the video that was put up for you all's consumption so you all can see. But the one that us family members seen, the complete video, and I'm trying my best not to cry. The complete video that we got, so I'm just saying, stop being in denial. Stop sticking your head in the sand because it has not happened to you or somebody you know it didn't happen. Would y'all stop that for me, please? Please? Please. Because we hear stories like this so that we can be aware of what's out here. So that we don't fall victim to what's going on. Catherine Boot, email me again so I can have your email so you can come because I asked about 2 weeks ago, but I don't think you were on YouTube. I told the people you were going to come up and tell about your business. So I still want you to do that, okay? Don't cry. There's another job. Really? Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, y'all. So stop thinking just because it hasn't happened to you that it can't be true. That's so far-fetched. I mean, have y'all not seen? I mean, to each his own. If you just don't like her, you don't like her. but learn how to be objective. You know, I cannot like a person, but I can tell when they telling the truth and when they not. And the first thing I say is, you know what? I don't particularly like your person, but they was honest. They did, you know, I can do that. I can do that because I'm an adult. I can do that. You learn how to do that, you know. So, okay, baby. Okay. So, you know, yeah. I just wanted you all to know that and everything and tell the real K Fit. I'm so glad this turned out differently than, you know, my family member's case and Sandra Bland's case and a whole lot of other Black women that so-called, you know, was a part of something allegedly. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. So anyway, y'all don't forget, please support me. And thank you, Charlie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are my boo. But don't forget to please support me and the forum, y'all, on December the 7th at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Regardless of what I have, people going to talk about it. People going to be mad because whatever. You know, just it really don't take much for people to be mad. It just really don't. You know what I'm saying? It can be, like I said, today's Tuesday. It can be Tuesday and people be mad because it's Tuesday. They want it to be Thursday. Well, it ain't Thursday yet, dag nabbit. It's Tuesday. Okay. So, yeah. But, yeah, make sure we are still fighting for justice for Tanisha. We're still fighting for that. Yeah. You know, getting caught shoplifting shouldn't lead to a death sentence, y'all. It don't for anybody else. But we get death sentences for the least little thing. Because, you know, we went across the stop sign, didn't see the stop sign. We went across the stop sign. Wasn't nobody else around, but we went across the stop sign. Here come the cops behind us. They got their guns drawn. They ask you for your license and registration. You scared to get it because as soon as you grab it, they think you grabbing something else. And you like, sir, can I grab it? Yeah, go ahead. My baby girl, when she encountered the cops, she was underage. But her supervisor told her to take her car, go get her some cigarettes and bring it back. Well, on the way, she hit the back of a car because they stopped sudden. And she was this new driver. She hit the back of the car, barely hit it. You couldn't even tell nothing. But that woman realized, now the husband was like, it's okay, go ahead. But when that wife realized my daughter, and this is true story, was a Black young girl, and she was a Black young girl in that type of car, all of a sudden his wife was like, well, my neck does hurt. Out of the clear blue sky, cops is there and everything. She not one time said anything. All of a sudden, my neck does hurt. Oh, I just really think we need to, you know, get her information and everything because I think I'm gonna have to go to the emergency room. My neck hurts. And the husband looks at her like, huh? But he ain't gonna go against his wife. But the cop was like, ma'am, do you have register? My daughter's hands was on the car in the position for them to search her. And he said, you don't have to stand like that. She said, no, sir. He said, you can look in there and get, she said, no, sir. I ain't budging. I'm standing just like this. Whatever you want, I give you permission to look in there and get whatever you feel like you need to get. I ain't moving. He said, no, ma'am, it's not like it. She said, no, sir, I'm not moving. No. She meant that. And when that policeman realized my daughter was not going to budge, that's when he was like, well, let me try to find it. He went in there and everything. She ain't heard nothing about that. She's like, no, because you'll never say, I moved too fast and you had no. You know. So anyway. But yeah, y'all, we are, like I said, December the 7th at 12, December the 7th, 2024 at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Be here, be square. We're going to have the tunes of Buddy Lee. He's going to be opening up for us with his tunes. And then we're going to get busy. We are going to get busy. Okay, we're going to have some fun, but we're going to also get busy. I got a couple of speakers coming up. And then I'm going to drop the link for anybody that wants to come up. We only gonna take about 10 people because I don't want to be here all night. How about that? Okay. And everything, and we gonna do the do. We just gonna do the dang do. Okay. All right. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming over. I thank you for supporting me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you want to donate to me, you can. Please feel free. It is $, capital C, small O, capital C, small O, capital K, capital Y, 929. That's what it is. Okay. And I do drink, as y'all saw, I drink frappes, okay? Yes, and the frappes with tax be $5.60. I'm like, my God, today. Y'all need to take it down. Shoot, that's too high. That is too high. So anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Remember, no matter what the test, always do your best. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. We out of here. Smooches.